y'all, welcome back to another video. I'm super sweaty. I just got back from shooting around, as you guys saw. I just kind of wanted to come on here and check in with you guys for this video, seeing that it is the halfway mark through the year. And dang, that's crazy, because in 4 more months I will be 24, and I feel like I just turned 23. I just kind of feel like after 2020 time just kind of stopped in a weird way. Like, I feel like we're just on this continuous year, and we're halfway through this year, but it's just been weird and going by fast, but the days are kind of going by slow. And yeah, so just like an honest little chit chat of how things are. Everything's been good. Like, I can't even lie, I'm blessed. What are they yelling at? Anyways, yeah, time is just, I don't know, everything's been good. I've been enjoying being able to kind of travel again and being able to link up with friends that I haven't seen in a while. So that has been really good, to kind of get in touch, back in contact with people in person, and kind of keep relationships alive and keep them thriving, even if we don't see each other too often because of like different schedules. I feel like that's just life, so I'm not really tripping off of that. Personally, like mentally, emotionally, I feel like I've been good. The only time that things seem rocky is when I'm PMSing, which is normal. I feel like because I surround myself with loved ones and good energy for the most part every day, I'm in a good environment to where I can be emotionally stable, have enough like personal space to where I could have time to kind of check in with myself. I feel like that's one huge advantage and one huge like difference from my time when I was in my last years of school. Been kind of going into every situation, every chapter of my life with that mindset that things are working for me whether I know it or not. So it's just been giving me a lot of peace of mind. Creatively, that's a huge one that I've been wanting to talk about, because I have been doing like shoots and like working with clients and reoccurring clients, which has been really nice. People have been referring me to other people, so I have still been like every month getting a few shoots at a manageable rate. Like, it hasn't been too overwhelming for me to like carry on with my personal life, which has been really good, because I don't want it to become like something that I dread. To continue to be like enjoyable and provide extra income at the same time and help me grow. So I feel like I've been doing a good job with that. However, I just don't feel very creatively inspired right now. And I know that that inspiration and that motivation is not always going to be there 24/7, and it comes in spurts. And you know, some months it's gonna feel like I just have all the inspiration in the world, and I just have all these ideas that I'm creating and things that I'm putting out there. And then I know there's gonna be like more slower months where I'm not getting as much business, or I'm just not feeling as up to doing stuff and putting out content. It goes for my side gigs, like my freelance stuff and my YouTube content. I don't want to get to a point where I'm just putting out weekly vlogs just for the sake of putting out weekly vlogs. I want them to be something with sustenance and something that I could, I don't know, just something that I could have fun with. Haven't been feeling as much fun creatively, even though I've been like doing, you know, kind of interesting things and traveling, going here, going there. Just in terms of like creative inspiration, it just hasn't been there lately. And I feel like this is a trend that happens to me midway through the year each year, where it normally happens like right after summer ends, or like towards the end of summer, where I just have to kind of reset in a sense, evaluate. And I guess right now is a good time to kind of do that and see where I want to take this, see what I want to devote more of my attention to. If there's any ideas that you guys have that you would like to see from me, let me know in the comments. I'm not going to guarantee that I'm going to do every video, but still for the most part going to keep this very casual, doing my weekly vlogs, the weekends in my life and all that good stuff. I also feel this weird shift of like no longer being able to say like I'm post-grad, even though technically in the term, technically it is post-grad still, like I'm just graduated. But since it's been like 2.5 years, I just feel like I'm over that post-grad stage and I'm more into just regular adult life now, which is an interesting feeling because I still feel so connected to that chapter in my life. It's just a weird time of trying to navigate where I stand and what path I want to go on to. Like a lot of days I just feel like I'm going through the motions. I still do things to like little things that make me feel good, and you know, prioritizing myself and taking like little pockets out of the day to fuel myself, and still, you know, working out, doing things like that. But in terms of like a day-to-day basis, it just feels like it's this cycle of going through the motions and just not really, it just doesn't feel like I'm being of as much significance as I would like to, as much as I know that I could be. But then also I don't know what that is. So we are working through it introspectively, and we're just out here trying to make the most out of each day. And as much as I want to like rush to like certain goals of life and compare myself to other people around my age group, and as much as I want to like be very like be that girl and be doing things based off of the rate at which the people around me are achieving things, I also just want to really be patient and go at my own pace, because I just feel like anything that's for me is going to be for me, and I could continue to try to get better at each day and better myself, but I don't have to put like a specific timeline or due date on when I reach certain things. Like I just could kind of live, and I don't have to put pressure on myself to like achieve anything, especially when I don't even know what it is that I'm going after. Like I'm really just out here exploring, because even though I have like a regular job and I have my side jobs, like my side gigs that I do with freelance work, it doesn't define me. I kind of in a way just want to live a retired life. Like I'm coming to the realization that like I don't really be wanting for much except to just enjoy every day. So whatever is gonna get me to that, then that's what we're gonna do. Yeah, I just am at a place where I don't really have any specific thing that I'm like striving to, whereas like when you're in high school you're striving to get into a good college or a good job or whatever, and then when you're in college you're striving to graduate so you can land a good job, or when you find like a significant other you're striving to like settle down and get married and have kids. Like there's always like a tangible thing to work towards, whereas right now, being in my early 20s, being single and just kind of living, I don't really have that tangible thing that I'm working to at this specific moment. Like maybe later down the line there will be, but I'm just not in a place where I have something very tangible that I'm like striving for, besides like obviously moving out to my own place and like, you know, stuff like that, and continuing to pay off like student debt. That's just kind of where I'm at right now. Sort of rambling, still sweaty, need to get in the shower, and then I'm about to go to work. But I just wanted to do like a halfway mark 2021 check-in. Of course at the end of the month we'll do like a year in review video, but that's later down the line. So I just wanted to kind of do this to check in and I don't know, connect with you guys, see where I'm at. Yeah.